All right, so we have a full day today. How I start all my mornings is knocking out my online clients first, right? Because I'm in Dubai, but a lot of my clients are in the US or in the UK, but majority in the US. So the times are so different. So I hop on my calls, get the programming, first thing to start the day. Then what you guys are gonna see throughout the day is a full day of clients. I have total today, I have 6 different clients that I'll be working with. And I'm gonna tell you something, the biggest issue in the fitness industry today is you have 3 different types of people. Some really, really good coaches out there that know exactly what they're talking about. They know how to transform people and how to get people real results. But the unfortunate reality is they do not know how to market themselves. They do not know how to use social media. They do not know how to get their coaching out there. So a lot of good coaches are getting overlooked, right? Then you have the second person who's a really good fitness influencer, right? They know how to market themselves. They did a good job on their body, right? Which could be from, knowing how to manipulate their body, knowing how to dial in their nutrition. And most of the time, most of them are on some type of performance enhancing drug. But the reality is they're not good coaches and they don't know how to give that same results to a population of people or to everyday people and make it relatable, right? Because oftentimes there are people out there are working 9-to-5 jobs or building businesses or have families. They can't afford to have super strict nutrition plans, right? Because if you're like people that I work with, high performance CEOs, entrepreneurs, they have meetings nonstop, dinner meetings, lunch meetings. They can't afford to be eating just chicken and broccoli. It's just not relatable. It's just not sustainable. So there's a lot of those out there. So they know how to get themselves in shape, but they don't know how to transform other people. But the sad reality is because they're so good at marketing, they're so good at creating content, a lot of people will go to them, but then they don't end up getting the results and they wonder why. Because these guys aren't real coaches. And then there's a third type of person that, like myself, who utilizes social media and markets and stuff, but is also a real coach that gets real results. So today I'm gonna show you the coaching in person, right? I have a variety of different people today. I have CEOs, entrepreneurs, real estate agents. I have women who are influencers, but also in business, right? So we'll be working with them today. So you'll see a wide range of people that I'll be working with, but putting them through real work, right? And my whole goal is to give this same type of work that I give to these people in person to people all over the world online. Right? You could get the same type of work. I'm not with you in person, but you're getting the same type of work, you're getting the same type of nutrition plans, you're getting the same type of accountability. And that's my whole goal. So right now I'm working with online clients, getting programs dialed in, getting nutrition plans dialed in, hopping on calls for future clients. Yeah, and then I start my day, get all my in-person clients in, and then after that, I'll go back to my online clients. So it's all day work. Yeah, so this morning I already got my workout in, just had a nice 10K run today. And yeah, we'll continue the day. And I'll show you a little day in my life as a private coach and an online coach all in one. Let's get to work. Here we go.
My goal with coaches this year, I'm 40, is in the best shape of my life.
Yeah. Up. Yes, sir. That worked. I walk all the way to the end, every step. So every step you're lunging. Come on. Finish. Finish. All right, so we got a full day of coaching today. I already had one client, which I cannot show you guys, but these next few clients I'll be able to. The next client I have right now is actually Z. You guys have seen him before. Big CEO, entrepreneur. We're about to do a lower body, high performance day. Let's get to it. Okay, we start every session with some cardio, 10 to 15 minutes of some type of cardio. Listen, if you're not doing cardio, you're not training. All you're doing is bodybuilding your ego. So we always start with some type of cardio to begin with, whether it's zone 2 work, sprints, some type of cardio to get going, and then we hit the weights. So today we're just getting nice and warmed up. We have a lower body session, nice and explosive. So we're gonna keep the cardio light today, and then we're gonna hit the weights hard. Good, last 10 seconds. So the first block that we're gonna have is a hex bar deadlift combined with box jumps. Remember, performance creates aesthetics, not the other way around. So chase strength, chase endurance, chase performance. The way you look is a byproduct of all that work that you're putting in. So that's what I focus in with my clients. They're high-performing CEOs, entrepreneurs. What we're focused on is the performance in the gym. The looking good part is just the cherry on top. So today we have nice and explosive legs. We got hex bar deadlifts, supersetting with box jumps. So it's a contrast of a nice heavy compound lift and then combining it with some plyometrics, being nice and explosive. Chase the explosiveness, chase the strength. The looking good part is a byproduct. Good, a big part of this warm up is not only activating the glutes, the hamstrings and everything, but it's connecting the mind to the muscle. That's what we want to do on the warm up. So we're connecting our mind to the muscle, so when it comes time to working out, everything's locked. The mind and the muscles are working together. So treat your warm up preparation to get ready for the workout. That's where a lot of people go wrong. They skip a warm up or go through it half-assed, and then they wonder why they're not getting good workouts. We take our warm up very serious. We take our activation work very serious. Daily we're doing this. Good, now squats. Up. Now the taps. These taps using isometric work. A lot of people sleep on isometric work, but research shows it's one of the best things you could do for improving your strength. Because right now we're recruiting all these different muscle fibers to get it ready for the lift. If you're struggling activating your glutes, this is one of the best things you could do to really get them firing. It's straight leg walks. He's gonna put the band around his ankles, keep his toes pointed straight ahead, and step and replace, step and replace. The glutes will be on fire after this one. Step, replace, keep constant tension on the band. Good, see? 20 steps each direction. Hard deadlifts to start off. We got 8 reps. Nice and controlled down, fast up. Pushing through the heels. Good. Looking straight ahead. Do you want to treat that as a warm-up set, or do you want to add a little bit of weight and then do that as a first set? All right. So I'll add a 10. Let's go. Attaboy. Good. Now we got jumps right into it. Good. 2. You got more. Going back. There you go. 1 more. Attaboy. Good. Now we got the 3-way hips. Up, out, over, and back. And now the final movement on this block is some hip mobility. One of the biggest issues with people is hip tightness. So we combine this, it's like an active recovery while getting the hips nice and mobile. So take a look at what he's doing. Up, out, over, and back. It's okay, do 5 the other leg as well then. Listen. Strength and explosiveness is only a couple pieces of the pie. If you don't have mobility, you're at huge risk of injury, which won't even allow you to be strong and explosive. A lot of people sleep on mobility, but you should not. It's one of the best things. One thing I always say is the best ability is availability. That's why it's essential to work on your mobility. We like to mix it in our blocks, use it as an active recovery, get the hips nice and mobile, so when you go back to the trap bar deadlift, you're feeling nice and loose and explosive and ready to go. Since we start cutting, how many kgs have we dropped?
3.
3 kgs in what, a month is it now?
Yeah.
3 kgs in a month. Let's go, baby. We're just getting some ready. Eat and lose weight. 8 reps. I need you to go fast up. 6, 7, one more. Good, Z. Attaboy. Explosive, throw the arms back, get up. Come on. Good. 2, let's go, get up. Good. Yep, one more. Attaboy, good. So Z just turned 40, running one of the biggest businesses in Dubai, and he's doing the same height of jumps of athletes that I used to train professionally. It's crazy, it's possible. And I don't know if you guys caught that, but this is why we focus on performance rather than just the aesthetic. He just said he's still consuming 2,600 calories a day and losing weight every week, right? That's the goal. We treat nutrition as fuel. So you don't have to be in some crazy deficit to lose weight. Focus on your performance, focus on how you're feeling, and focus on fueling your body the correct way, and you'll still lose weight. He's eating 2,600 calories and still losing weight. We're already down close to 4 kgs in a month, and still he's eating exactly how he wants to eat. Focus on performance, focus on your strength, and the rest will fall into place.
You know, if you've got a life coach, you expect them to be involved with your life. The way, like the life coach is for your mind. I'm your body coach, just as important. So my relationships transcend out of the gym.
Well, I mean, that's true. Z just turned 40, right? And I was at his 40th birthday. This coaching goes a lot deeper than just me showing up at the gym for an hour, coaching him and training.
You did a speech.
I spoke at his birthday, and probably out of what, 4 or 5 of the people's, right? This transcends way deeper than just in the gym. This is a life, right? And that's why I always tell people, when you have me and you hire me as a coach, whether in person or online, you're having somebody 100% in your corner and somebody that you're doing life with. It's a lot more than just the gym. It's a life coach essentially. And like you said, I was at his 40th birthday, gave a speech for him, and it's a mutual relationship. I always, in the speech I included, one of the best things about this job, right, is I get to coach him, I get to train him, I get to help transform his body, but at the same time, I'm learning so much from him. So it's a beautiful relationship, and like I said, it goes a lot further than in the gym. And that's what I hope to do for people. I learned so many different things from him, so the people that I work with, I get the information from him and I share with all the clients that I work with. Good. Go, get up. Yep, good. Last set. Dig deep here, dig deep. Good.
Done.
All right. Then we're gonna go heels elevated. Squats, goblet squats. Then we got walking lunges. And we got lying hamstring curls. Okay.
That one?
Yeah, here, boom.
Yeah.
Walking lunges.
Okay.
And then lying hamstring curls.
Okay.
Let's go. Yes, sir. That worked. That's the big test. Most people are like, oh, I'm dropping weight, da da da. Can you lift up your shirt and show abs? That's the question. While performing. Yes, sir. This guy, honestly, one of the most busy individuals I've ever met. Right after this, he'll probably have like 10 meetings. Trust me when I tell you, you're not too busy, you're just lazy. If he could come in, day out, with everything that he got going on and get his hour workout in, you can too, trust me.
It's like, you know, prime example is last week, I flew on Monday morning.
Yeah.
I was somewhere for like just over 24 hours, right? Back-to-back schedule, but I didn't miss my workout. And the day I got back, even though 2 days I only had 4 or 5 hours sleep each night, I was in the gym again. So I did all of that, didn't skip a workout. Most people would skip a whole week for that trip.
100%.
Oh, my sleep's messed up and I was traveling, I can't train. It's like, if you want to do it, you do it.
Yeah, here's the thing, motivation comes and goes. Discipline is what builds legacies. And that's exactly what Z's got going on. Quite good. And the thing is, it's not just the discipline to show up to the gym. It's the discipline to show up to the gym and still give it your very best. It's always mode over mood. once you make it to the gym, make sure you're still putting in that work, right? And Z's a prime example of that. Traveling almost every week, meetings nonstop. When he comes to the gym for that hour, he's locked in. And that's how you build legacies. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline is what builds legacies. Yeah, so Z yesterday was with McMill, in a meeting and everything, and he's still back in the gym today.
My goal with coaches this year, I'm 40, is in the best shape of my life.
Yeah.
Ever, period.
Would you say that since you've really focused on your performance, strength, and everything that we've been doing, is it a big trend correlation with how you're operating in your business in every day? Would you say it's a big trend?
The type of workouts we do, right? Normally the workouts I used to do before, which I've been doing since I was a teenager, right? I've been training since I was 16, 15, 16. And those workouts, you'd come in and just do loads of heavy weights. And often just come in and out the session, not even break a sweat, right? So what is the hormone that's released? Endorphins.
Yeah, the endorphins.
So you won't even get like a real endorphin kick, right? Because you're not hitting those barriers. The workouts we
really
do, you know, we're doing weights. The heart rate is up at like, you know, 150, 155, 160. Average heart rate at the end of the session is like in like 130s, right? When you finish the workout, you feel power, right? You know, I just fucking conquered something. You know, every single workout, you've got to like fight your mind, fight your body to push.
And that's why I always say it's a lot deeper than just the workout. You're working the mind. And then now you're priming your mind for the rest of the day. So any stress that you go through on the rest of the day, you're ready for, you're equipped, you're ready to handle, you're ready to tackle. And that's exactly what he's saying. Let's go, 10. Good. Trainer in the session, I'm also the DJ, controlling the music, so I create the vibes. Want to naturally produce more testosterone, you need to be hitting legs. And you need to be hitting legs hard. Work on your strength, work on your explosiveness. That's what's going to naturally produce your testosterone. So many people are so afraid of legs, skipping it. As a man, you need to be hitting legs. Testosterone is our superpower, it's our secret ingredient. So be hitting legs and hit legs hard. Good, Z. I'm gonna drop it, and you're gonna explode up. Let it come all the way down your chest, and now explode fast up.
3 kg off.
2.
3 kg off.
3, 4, 5. So now I have my next group of clients. Right now we're focused on upper body, so we're being explosive with our upper body. We got incline dumbbell bench press, we got a plank row, and we got explosive medicine ball throws laying on our back. So one client was doing lower body, next group of clients are doing upper body, but we're still keeping it explosive. We're still focusing on our strength, combining plyometrics, combining compound strength movements, and yeah, we're getting after it. These next group of clients actually work for Z as well, so they're very busy individuals as well, but they still make sure to get their hour of work in. We'll get some of it on videos. One asked not to be on it, but we'll still capture some of the movements, maybe blur them out. But yeah, let's get to work. is my most recent client. I think you've been going for about a month now?
Yeah.
About a month.
Like 6 weeks,
yeah.
more or less.
So I would see him in the
weeks.
gym prior, doing his little lifts and stuff. I said, Nate, you gotta come get in the work. You gotta come get in that real work.
Zach tapped me on the shoulder.
Yeah.
I was like, man, what are you doing? You're doing the basics. You're going. I thought I was training out properly, and then Zach's been putting through our paces. It's been a total shift in training. Total shift.
And now he's becoming an absolute monster. He started off, I always say you gotta crawl before you walk, but now he's like sprinting. This dude is an absolute beast. And but everybody starts somewhere, right? But it's about putting in that consistent work, and that's what he's been doing, right? He went through the growing pains, and I always say, give it 2 weeks. Get past that 2-week mark and see how you're feeling, and now he's eating these workouts. I always say the workouts never get easier, you only get stronger, and he's a testament to that.
100%, 100%. So we're about 6 weeks in now that I've been training with Zach. I think, to be honest, the real difference that I found, so we work in real estate, so we have very big sales teams that work in Dubai, and a big part of my role is motivating the sales teams, actually making sure people are completing sales, having high confidence and expecting more every day. And I really feel like when I get this training session in at the beginning of the day, it really helps with my role and being able to motivate others, because to be honest, when I was training before, I was just kind of going and doing the basics, coming in, coming out every day. But to be honest, with training with Zach, it's taking it to another notch. And when I'm expected to do more in my training and basically beat ceilings and smash ceilings and surpass goals that I might have had before, that helps me in my day-to-day with motivating the sales teams, getting the real estate sales agents within our company to expect more, do more, and hit higher targets and achieve higher goals within their sales. So that's a really great thing for us, and this is the biggest thing that I found out the training sessions.
This is my life, bro. Every day, it's all day work, back to back to back, whether it's in person, online, going to meetings, being on calls, it's all day work. This is what we do. This is my life. Now I'm here in Dubai as just a private coach and an online coach. I take much pride and joy on putting through women like this through some pain, especially these confident ones. They come into the gym feeling all good, smile on their faces, and
Tell them what you said yesterday. What's your actual title?
Oh, good point. Transformation specialist. So that's what we do, is transformation through real work, not some of this Instagram fitness work. This is real training, focus on performance, focus on strength, functionality, because we start here and it transitions to life. That's the focus, right?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a life, right? Mm-hmm. It's who you are. Yeah. And I work with a lot of high-performing CEOs right now, entrepreneurs, and this is where it starts, So you're never too busy. This work primes yourself for life, for business, for relationships, because we're working on the body, we're working on the mind, we're working on the soul. We get nice and deep here, so we're going.
So what are we gonna do today? Tell me.
Today we got legs. Legs. So a lot of single leg. Yeah, no, but it was a warm up for today.
We did like 3 workouts.
Yeah.
Because Jasmine was,
This is I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is a leg workout that you've never done before. I guarantee. And it's gonna seem simple at first. You're gonna be like, oh, I've done this before. But the way we put it together, you'll see.
Okay, let's
All right, so we're gonna start with the warm up.
Okay.
So this is what I want first, right? The first 2 minutes, just nice and easy. We're gonna start off with. So go nice and easy, 2 minutes. Right now we're focusing on our breath, getting our minds ready for the session. So just use the pedals, yep. We're not only getting the body right, we're getting the mind ready for the session. getting focused. Nice and easy, nice and easy. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. We gotta press the start button.
Oh, it's not even started?
No.
So I did all of this for nothing?
Oh yeah, now we got it 2 minutes. There we go. 2 minutes, nice and easy. The one thing I always say, no matter how tough the session is, the one thing you're always in control of is your breath. So whenever you start feeling tired throughout the session, always, always, always go back to your breath. Breathe, 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 breathe. So once we go to the 2 minute mark, the first 10 seconds of every minute, we're gonna give a burst. So nice sprint for 10 seconds, then the next 50 seconds, nice and easy. This isn't good. You got 1 more minute of nice and easy. Don't push too much right now. Nice and easy. See, this is where a lot of people go wrong, right? They go right into their strength session. That's the worst thing you could do. You gotta get the body nice and hot, right? You guys gotta think of yourself like Ferraris. I saw you guys in like some Lamborghinis or something, right? Yeah. So in a Lamborghini, you never jump in the car and just right away. You let the engine warm up. Maybe you guys, but no.
Actually,
no. So we want to get the
right way.
We want to get the engine nice and hot, and that's what we're doing right now, right? Because you guys are looking like some Lambos, some Ferraris. Yeah, no.
The engine is hot.
The engine, not yet, not yet, not yet.
No, yeah.
That's the thing, if you're not doing cardio, you're not actually training. You're just bodybuilding the ego. This is what it's about. Cardio, training, real work, real results, building the lungs, the endurance. And actually, if you want to get stronger, you should 100% be doing cardio. Helps with blood flow, helps with the endurance, muscle endurance, work. These are the only bands that they have here, but now we have a little activation work that we need to do. So now we got a little activation work. So we're gonna get the glutes firing, the hamstrings, the quads, everything. So put this above your knees.
Thank you, Zach.
You're welcome.
This is my favorite part of the workout.
Coach, trainer, towel boy, water boy, whatever you need. As long as you put in that work. All right, so look, band above the knees. First thing we have, we're gonna sit in a quarter squat position. Our feet flat on the ground, and we're gonna let our knee go in and out, 15, but keep your foot flat on the ground, yep. Sit down, belly button to spine, core tight, yep. 15 each leg. No, just keep your foot flat. And just say, yeah, there you go. All the way in, all the way out. And once you do 15, switch. Nope, right into it, in and out. Keep the foot flat. All the way in, all the way out, yep.
I feel it in my glutes.
That's what we want. Fire them babies up. Come on, come on. Is that 15? You better be doing 15. I'm gonna start this whole thing over. Cause I counted 10, 5 more, let's go. Do it right, do it light, let's go. All right, now we got squats. Pushing the band out, squatting down, 15, let's go, right into it. Yep, 15. Belly button to spine, chest up.
Oh my goodness!
It's the activation.
It's burning!
The most slept on thing right here, the band activation work. People want to go straight into lifting heavy weights. You're missing out on a lot of results. Look at a skinny band and look at how they're reacting. If your coach isn't having you do this, fire your coach.
I'm higher, Zach, eh?
Good. Now we got some iso work. We're gonna sit all on one leg, right? Belly button, spine, chest up, and we got taps. Okay, we got 20 taps side to side. Then you're gonna switch, 20 taps side to side, then go back, 20 reps forward and back. Belly button, spine, core tight, sitting down. And go. Stay down. How many? 20. Was that 20? Yes. Now switch legs.
Yes.
See, this is the issue. When it's one-on-one session, I could count the reps, but when it's 2 people, it makes it a little bit more difficult. So we trust on integrity, because right, if you're cheating, you're only cheating yourself. Remember that. So how many reps did you get?
That's big words that you're using.
Yeah, so how many reps did you?
On YouTube video.
Yeah.
I did 15.
Okay, 5 more, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, now same thing, now we're forward and back. 20, but stay down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10 more. Let's go. 10, 9. No, you didn't. 8. Go. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and switch. Right into it. Right into it. 5, chest up, 6, belly button to spine, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. All right, last thing on this activation work, band around the ankles, Come on, Afnan. Yalla, band around the ankles, Last thing. Come on. Come on. Yeah, band around the ankles. Straight leg walks, yep. So have the band where it's constant tension. All right, so widen out your base. And all we're gonna do is step, replace. We got 20 reps side to side. So legs straight. Keep constant tension in the band, yep. Step, replace, toes pointed straight ahead. Yep. Legs straight, lock your legs, yep. No, straight. But see how you're relaxing the band? I want constant tension. Step. But yeah, 20. But don't do this. Yeah, no, this. Step, core tight. Start over. Legs straight. Fill in your glutes. Yep, legs straight. Keep them straight. Afnan. There you go. Yep. Keep the tension. Toes pointed straight ahead. And then we'll grab dumbbells. Let's say maybe 7 kgs for you guys to start. You guys don't seem so as excited as when you walked in. What's up? Bring up the energy. Let's go. It's work time. All right, so we're gonna go wall sit, and then we're gonna go into the Bulgarian split squats, right, with the dumbbells. So look, we got here. Okay, we got 10 reps with the weight, nice and controlled down. Then we're gonna drop the weight, and we're gonna go 15 fast. So in 15 seconds, I'm gonna have you guys raise your toes.
Who's counting? Oh, you?
Raise them. Afnan, get up.
No pain, no victory.
Yeah, exactly. Finish. All right, Jasmine, you're done. Afnan, you keep going. And think about pushing back, core tight, belly button to spine, and push back. Yeah, there you go. 10. There you go.
Oh, that was so good. I just finished it.
Afnan. There you go. Yes. Sit back in it more. Push back, push back. There you go. Yep. Really focus on that glute. Good, Afnan. Once you get to 10, put the weight down. Yes. The rest comes after this next workout, and then you get 90 seconds.
Hold it? Do I hold it?
Yeah, nice little squeeze at the top. And once you get to the 10, stay up. Yep. Stay up, Afnan. Stay up. Go. Good. Now from bottom to middle, pulse. Go. So bottom to middle, pulse. Yeah.
Blurry. But it's okay, because it's worth it. Our bodies will thank us in the future.
So we got walking lunges there and back. All right, and then we're gonna superset it with squat jumps. Okay? But walk all the way to the end, every step. So every step you're lunging, boom, lunging, boom, all the way to the end. Yeah. Good. Straight up, straight down, good. Belly button to spine, core tight. And go. Yep, good. 20, come on. Get up, get up. There you go. Was that 20, Jasmine? Come on, finish, finish.
I've never done 20 in my life.
Let's go. Well, today you're gonna do it. The body could go a lot further than what the mind is telling it. Remember, just keep going. Was that 20? What are you guys at? 17. And what'd you stop at?
17.
Now we're starting all over. There's no way you just leave 3 reps on the table, ever, ever, ever. Why would you do that? That's like leaving $1 million on the table. Start over, 20 reps. You guys stop again, we're doing it again. And go, do not stop until you're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, do not stop. 10, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's how you work. That's how you work. Yeah, you can't fake those reactions. That's real work. And to be fair, I get to work with some of the biggest CEOs and stuff in Dubai, and one of their biggest things is exactly what they just said. The workout is the toughest part. So once they knock out their workout for the day, anything else that they go through, anything that gets thrown at them, they handle it, no problem, because you're priming your mind for any stress that's coming throughout the day. You already get a workout like this done in the day,
After
you're like,
this workout, I believe like $1 million a month. $1 million a month?
yes.
Wait, by car. Yes.
All day work. Like I said earlier, this is what we do. This is my life. Transforming lives. All day work. So my whole life I was a high level athlete, right? I played Division I football, tried out for the NFL, didn't quite make it. But after I was able to work with some of the best coaches in the world, right? And they taught me a lot of knowledge. So then I started training high professional athletes, NFL players, fighters. And then I started taking that same type of work and applying it to high performing CEOs, entrepreneurs, artists, all across the board. And the one thing I realized about anybody that's trying to take their craft and their work to the next level, they're all thinking and talking the same. They want to be the very best. So it starts in the gym. So we train intense, so whatever we go through in life, we're ready for. And I realized that when you're focused on performance, you're focused on strength, you're focused on endurance. So I wanted to focus on functionality, strength, and endurance, right? I always say go muscles over show muscles, right? When you focus on performance, when you focus on strength, when you focus on endurance, the byproduct is that you're gonna look good, right? It's a testament to the work that you're putting in. And the thing is, when you're just focused on aesthetic, it's hard to track your progress. Every few weeks, you may see a difference in your muscles, you may drop a little bit more fat, but when you're focused on performance, you're seeing daily progress, right? You could run a little bit faster, you could lift a little bit more weights, you could have a little bit more endurance. We're always focused on the functionality, focused on the performance, and focused on the strength. That's what it's about. And the thing is, motivation comes and goes, right? Discipline is what builds legacies. It's always mode over mood. No matter what type of mood you're in, when it's time to put in that work, you put in the work to your best ability. And that's what I see is the difference, right? I work with some of the biggest CEOs, entrepreneurs in the world, best athletes in the world, singers, artists, and the one thing they all have in common is when it's time to put in that work, they tap into that mode and they do what they need to do at the highest level. One time I had a tattoo artist, one of the best in the world, said, I've been tattooing for 27 years. when somebody comes in and gets a tattoo, they're relying on you to be the very best. You can't afford to be off on a day, no matter what you're feeling. You might just got broken up with, you might have been struggling in your career, relationships, whatever the case may be. When it's time to come in, and when it was time for him to give that tattoo, he needed to be the very best. And that's why he's the very best right now. And that's why he's tattooed all these different types of celebrities and all this. You gotta tap in mode over mood, right? And that's what I've noticed with people. And this workout is just something to prime your mind, prime your body for the rest of the day, right? So no matter what you're going throughout the day, you're ready to handle it. And it starts with the workout.